now just weeks away from the first primary voting of the election cycle. Former President Donald Trump remains the frontrunner, but former South Carolina Governor Nikki Haley is gaining momentum and just scored a big endorsement from New Hampshire Governor Chris Sununu. Fresh off that endorsement, our Jonathan Karl sat down with both Haley and Sununu for the latest on the campaign and what it'll take to catch up to Donald Trump. Take a listen.
Hey, Elizabeth, I just finished a wide-ranging interview with Nikki Haley and with New Hampshire Governor Chris Sununu, who just endorsed her here in New Hampshire, a pretty significant endorsement. We asked a lot of questions, covered a lot of ground. I asked her specifically about something that happened at one of her recent town halls, a question she received about how she approaches Donald Trump. At one of your town halls this week, there was a voter that stood up and said, you really need to turn it up on Donald Trump. You need to go after him hard and not just say it's chaos. It's interesting because I just heard you say that he was the right president for the right time. What do you say to voters like that say that you really need to draw that line?
Because I mean,
you have drawn it at times, and other times you say he was the right president for the right time. He's fit for office.
I mean, you're one of those too. Y'all want me to either love him or hate him all the time.
I'm just asking you to respond to a New Hampshire voter.
So I did, and I responded to him in every way. And what I said to them was, anti-Trumpers want me to hate him, pro-Trumpers want me to love him, but this is where I stand. There are things I agree with the president on. I had a good working relationship with him. There are things I don't agree. I don't agree with the fact that, yes, we had a good economy while he was there, but he put us $8 trillion in debt that our kids are never going to forgive us for. I don't agree with how he handles national security. He focused on trade with China, but he did nothing about the fentanyl flow. He did nothing about the intrusion that they had in our country. He did nothing about the spy base off our shores in Cuba. He did nothing about the fact that fentanyl has killed so many of our Americans. I don't think you should praise Hezbollah. I don't think you should criticize Netanyahu when Israel's down on her knees. I don't think you should congratulate the Chinese Communist Party on their 70th anniversary. I think that when it comes to national security, we don't praise thugs. We let them know where we stand, and we let them know they'll be held to pay if they do anything against us. That's who I am.
As you can hear, Nikki Haley has undoubtedly stepped up her criticism of Trump. It's pretty strong, but she only goes so far. She knows that ultimately she both needs to find a way to compete against Trump, pull voters away from him, but also ultimately to get the support of people who have supported Donald Trump. There's a lot more to this interview. You can see much more on Sunday on This Week. Elizabeth?
John Karl, thanks so much for that. And as you mentioned, you can see that full interview on This Week on Sunday. That is only on ABC.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.